Your Excellencies, my brother, outgoing chair, our sister, Fatima. On behalf of His Excellency, Dr. George Manawiya, President of the Republic of Liberia, the government and people of Liberia, let me begin by extending special thanks to my colleague and outgoing chair of the African Group, His Excellency Mr. Mose Bati, for the steady commitment and the distinct manner in which he steered the affairs of the African Group for the month of November. In the same vein, I want to acknowledge with appreciation colleagues who reached out to me requesting me to serve as chair for the month of December 2019, especially the permanent representative of the Republic of Burundi, His Excellency Albert Shingiro, who led this initiative. Please be assured that your confidence and trust reposed in me will be staunchly upheld. It is indeed an honor to serve as chair of this reputable group, particularly being charged with articulating and projecting the voice of the African Group at such global platform. For the fact that the African Group comprises 54 member states, constituting approximately 28% of United Nations members, the largest regional group by number of member states, there is so much we can achieve working as a unified and well-integrated bloc. We are particularly grateful that this opportunity to serve the African Group as its chair at this time does not affect the regular tenure of Liberia to chair this body when the appropriate time is due, which is within the time frame of 2 years, going to the end of 2021. Kindly allow me this opportunity to also express my deepest gratitude for the remarkable support I received from the African Group to chair the Special Political and Decolonization Fourth Committee and continue to benefit from in my current role as Vice President of Conference of State Parties to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. I am deeply grateful. Chairing 54 African countries at the United Nations is no doubt a noteworthy responsibility, and to this I pledge my unflinching practical commitment to ensure that the interests and common objectives of the 54 African countries will be appropriately articulated, protected, and strengthened, especially at the largest global platform of multilateralism. During my chairmanship, immense focus will be placed on our shared views on matters of African priorities, including peace and security, the inter-governmental negotiations on the reform of the Security Council, and African candidatures, among several others. Under my leadership, we will strengthen our engagement aimed at continuing to forge partnership with other regional blocs at the United Nations. To this end, I am very much pleased with the briefing received from the outgoing chair and for handing over to me the mantle of authority. His briefing will certainly set the pace on how we proceed. We will vigorously commence here using his briefing as the old mat so that we begin weaving the new and ambitious one. I trust that with the support of member states, we will work collaboratively in addressing our pending issues. We take due note of pending matters as informed by the outgoing chair, including General Assembly plenary meetings, meetings with coordinators of African experts, pending candidatures, Africa's nominees for the Committee for the Selection of Recipients of the Nelson Mandela Prize, and our ongoing discussion on partnership with Nordic countries and with CARICOM, among others. In closing, I would like to acknowledge with profound appreciation the impressive performance of Her Excellency Ambassador Fatima Kyari Mohammed, Permanent Observer of the African Union to the United Nations, and her team. We salute you and your team for the hard work. Finally, on behalf of His Excellency President Weah, the government and people of Liberia, I once more express my deepest appreciation to the 54 countries making up the African group at the United Nations for the honor bestowed on me to chair them. I thank you, my dear brother, and thank you, Fatima, and the rest, as we look forward to closely working with you. And as you indicated, where necessary, we will not hesitate to knock on your door for the purpose of ensuring that the interest that we seek for Africa is protected, is strengthened, and is pushed forward. Thank you.